blast into finals week with just
Totally, absolutely.
SUNY Oswego student Megan Russo has been working hard this semester and is just about to graduate with her master's in psychology, minoring in gerontology.
I chose gerontology because I had experience working in a retirement home. That was one of my first jobs, and I got to interact with elders, and that's when I realized that a lot of elders in the community and at retirement homes, they're a very vulnerable population.
Having students be aware of the issues facing an older population and understanding the needs of the older population is going to be critical for healthcare, for human services, for banking, for investments. Even the leisure industry is huge because of older adults.
Meantime, in St. Lawrence County, gerontology studies at SUNY Canton are similar.
As far as preparing students to work with older populations, SUNY Canton has an applied psychology program where we use concepts of psychology to address real-life human service needs. And that includes many populations, not just older adults.
I think aging studies is important because I think we should learn what the older population go through, the transition. A lot of people sometimes think that, oh, they're old and they're just grumpy, but they don't understand the challenges that they face behind those feelings.
Courses in these programs range from the fundamentals to adulthood and aging, all the way to death and dying.
I've taken multiple gerontology classes, and what I've learned is all about the aging process, some of the issues, psychological and physical, that elders face. They suffer from dementia, osteoporosis, all sorts of different things. We mostly learn that these are people too, and they don't get as much attention as maybe someone our age, or 30 to 25 to 35.
Upon learning the problems, students find solutions through their coursework. As part of their capstone projects, they have the chance to address these issues while demonstrating their understanding of the topic.
Students learn about research involving older adults and how to plan a program involving an older population and how to evaluate whether that program is successful.
I made an intergenerational daycare program in which elders who are living at homes or would like to come and volunteer at this daycare center, they could come, or they can come down from their assisted living rooms, and low-income families would drop off their children for daycare so that they can find work in the community and better their own situation. I also found that interaction with children decreases the risk for Alzheimer's disease.
But it's not just about learning how to work with an aging population or even how to support them. It's also about learning from an aging population and understanding the value they bring to our society.
We should not treat them as if they are not human. They are absolutely human. And they were once young adults, and they were once children. And as my grandmother once said to me, every older adult was someone's baby at one point.
You learn so much in school, and it's so much at one time, but then you go out in the field and then you learn how to put your knowledge that you learn in classes together in the field. And that's when you learn the resources that can better help the demographic you serve.
With a full catalog of work and experience under their belt, these students are ready to work with present and future aging populations.
I think it was Betty Davis who said that getting old is not for sissies. So, having fortitude and flexibility and the ability to adapt to new circumstances is part of what it means to be human. So older adults are an enormously important example of that. And students can learn a lot from the grace and the dignity with which older adults face this process.
In Oswego for WPBS Weekly, I'm Luke Smith.